Welcome to Flash Tutorial Request 51 Memory Gain. I'm making this tutorial for the beginners in Flash. By that I mean I'll probably go into a fair amount of detail. I'm starting a new document, ActionScript 3. I'm keeping 550 for my width, 400 for my height, and for the frame rate I'm going to go down to 5 and OK. And this is our new FLA. I'm going to start off calling this layer Intro, I-N-T-R-O, and selecting that first frame, making my stage around 50%. That's a good size for now. I'm picking up what's called the text tool right here. The text tool uses this fill color, and I'm keeping red. Open the properties panel, and we have text tool selected. Make sure static text is selected from this top pop-down menu. I have Times New Roman. You can pick any font you want. 26 points. I'm keeping that size, and I have the red. Now we have to embed this, so click on this embed. This window opens up. I want uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and punctuation. You can't see it, but this is the OK box here. Click it. And now close this panel. Draw a very large, fairly large, and I'm going to type in SELECT. Select the CORRECT. Select the correct shape. H-A-P-E. I'm going to use shapes in my memory game. You can use whatever you wish. Pick your selection tool up and put that somewhere here. I want that to be 5 frames long, so go up to frame 5, insert a keyframe. Lock that layer, insert a layer, and just call this layer boxes. B-O-X-S, boxes. Select frame 6, insert a keyframe. It can be a keyframe or blank keyframe at this time, so I'm inserting a keyframe. I'm going to pick up what's called the rectangle tool right here and make sure you have rectangle selected. This is what's called the stroke. That's the outside of the rectangle. This is the fill. I want no fill, so click on this and go up here and click on this white square with the red line through it. Holding your shift down, draw a square. There it is there. Now pick your selection tool up, highlight it, open the properties panel, and make sure this chain link is closed, and make this width 60. And when you press enter, both these will change. Right. Get the crosshairs, right click, copy, paste in place, and drag it over, say here. Be offset a little bit. Come down here again, paste in place, put it over here, paste in place. We're making 5 places where we're going to put our items that we're going to guess, and once more paste in place. There's going to be 5 shapes, and we need one more box, paste in place, and this is the one we got to look for. Lock this layer, insert a layer, call it Shapes, S-H-A-P-E-S, and select that frame, last frame there, frame 6, insert a keyframe or blank keyframe. The first thing I want to see is a circle, so come over here to this rectangle tool and click on that corner, select oval. I want this to be red on my fill, and right in here I want to draw a circle, so hold my shift down and there's a circle. Pick up my selection tool, highlighting it, and just using my eyes, I'm centering it. I want that to last. I want this whole exercise to last about, or we'll say we're guess at right now around 90 frames. So let's go up to about 90 frames here. And on this on this box line, on frame 90, insert a keyframe. So I'm bringing those boxes all the way up to there. I may or may not need that many frames. I'm back on this frame 6 of the shapes layer, and I want that to last 5 frames, so go to frame 11, insert a keyframe, and that brings that all the way up to there. I now want to have a square added to this, so go back up to this tool, click on the corner, select rectangle, and holding your shift down in here, draw a square. Pick up your selection tool, highlight it, and center it. I want that to last 5 frames, so go up to frame 16, insert a keyframe, and now both of them go that far. The next thing I want to do is I want to add a rectangle. So we still have the rectangle tool selected, so right here, make a rectangle. Oops, gotta select the tool first, rectangle. And that looks reasonably centered to me. Go up to frame 21, insert keyframe. Now I want to add the oval. So go back to this rectangle tool, click on the corner, select the oval tool again, and the oval is going to be here. Make an oval. Pick up your selection tool if you need to, center it somewhat. That's going to go up to frame 26, insert a keyframe. And the last one is we want a triangle in here. So pick up your rectangle tool, draw a square, so hold your shift down, draw a square. Now pick your selection tool up, come back down onto the corner till you get that right angles, and click and drag in there, and then center that. And that's going to go up to frame 31, insert a keyframe. Lock all the layers, select the shapes layer, insert a layer, and call it movie clips. It's actually target movie clips, T-A-R-M-C. These are the target movie clips. On that frame 31, insert a keyframe or blank keyframe at this time. Now we want to unlock the boxes layer for a second. Make sure only one of the boxes is selected, and get those crosshairs, right click, copy that box, lock that layer, open the library panel right here. Down in the corner there's a symbol. When you get onto this, says new symbol, click on that. Make sure movie clip is selected and call this TAR as in target underscore MC movie clip. Now select this here, first layer, and call it box, B-O-X. Select that frame 1. We copied that box from scene 1, so right click, paste, and there's that box. And using my arrow keys, I'm centering that box. And let's pick up a color here other than red for my fill, and let's go with blue. Pick up the fill bucket and fill that in. Back to scene 1. Now open the library and bring in one of those targets and cover each of these. I'm just bringing it over, then I'm using my arrow keys and putting it in position. My selection tool, bringing another one in, getting it right on top of there with my arrow keys, putting it on here with my arrow keys. And again, I'm doing this for beginners, that's why I'm taking my time. And here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Close my. Now, I can't see those shapes right now. So what I'm going to do is just for now click on this and bring it up top so my shapes are on top. Okay. Here in this box we're going to have an item turn up. One of these shapes is going to show up and we're going to have to guess it. So lock all the layers, select that shapes layer, the top one, insert a layer and call it find, F-I-N-D. And this is the object, or in my case the shape we're going to have to find. Put a blank keyframe in here, or keyframe, because there's nothing before it, makes no difference. And I'm going to start by finding the triangle right there. So unlock my shapes, select this frame right here, click off to the side, make sure I got my selection tool, get the fuzzy here, right click, copy, lock the shapes layer, click on this frame of the find layer, right click, paste in place, and drag that into here. Now we want to label these movie clips. Lock all the layers, unlock the movie clip target layer, select that frame right here, and let's start with this movie clip right here. So if I highlight it, I can see that little circle in there. I know I got it. And this one I'm going to give an instance name of. So open up the properties panel, and because we're looking for the triangle, that's the section we're in, so it's going to start off TRI, and because this indeed is the triangle box, TRI underscore MC. That's that one. This one, I'll highlight it, open, and I know this one's going to be, because I'm looking for the triangle, this one's going to be TRI, but this is actually the rectangle, REC underscore MC. This one, TRI, this is the square, SQU underscore MC, TRI oval, OVA underscore MC, and this is TRI circle, CIR underscore MC. Now again, I'm doing this for beginners. So they all have instance names. Now we can write code for them. Okay, I think we want to write some code for these 5 movie clips we made. So make sure all the layers are locked. Select the top layer, insert a layer, call it ActionScript, AS, and on this line, frame 31, insert a keyframe or blank keyframe. Open the Actions panel, and the first thing we wanted to do is stop here. So STOP, open, close bracket, semicolon. And now we want to type. I don't type well, so I do this, type. And we're going to start by that movie clip we made called try underscore MC. So try underscore MC, that's this one right here. Period. Add event listener, small a, capital E, capital L, that will turn blue. Open bracket, mouse event, capital M, capital E, that will turn blue. Period. Click, CLICK, all capital letters, that turns blue. Comma, and we're going to call this function try, TRI, capital T's, close bracket, semicolon, and here's the function, FUNCTION, turns purple. There's the try name we just gave it, that's this one up here. Open bracket, E, colon, mouse event, you can copy this mouse event and paste it in here. Close bracket, colon, void, VOID, turns the same color as function if it's spelt right. Open curly bracket, and we're going to tell it to go to we're going to make a movie clip called Again, meaning that you pressed the wrong button, and it's easier to do it this way and change it after, you'll see. So AGAIN_MC, capital A, period. Go to and play, small g, small t, capital A, capital P, turns blue, open bracket, 2, close bracket, semicolon. That 2 tells it to jump to frame 2. You'll see that when we make this movie clip. And this close curly bracket probably came in automatically for you. If not, put one in. Now at this point in time, we want to write the code for the rest of those buttons. So copy this, click on the end there, put a couple enters, paste it in, and this time we're going to do the circle one. So it's going to be try circ, C-I-R. So here we're going to put circ, try circ, C-I-R. This is going to be try circ, C-I-R. And that stays the same. Come down to the end of this one, put a couple enters, 1, 2, paste in here. This time it's going to be try rec. So put REC in here, REC. Put REC here, REC, and here, REC. Let's get on the end, put a couple enters in, paste it again. This time it's going to be try square, SQU, 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 and once more, SQU. Come down here, 2 enters, 1, 2, and I think this is the last one. Paste it in, oval, OVA, OVA, oval. Copy that. Oh no, yeah, we can do it because we're finished doing them. We can copy this time. Copy, paste it here, and paste it here. Now, if we tried it, it would tell us there's an error because it can't find this movie clip. So let's make this movie clip now. Let's go back to the main timeline. Open the library panel. Come down to this corner, new symbol. Make sure movie clip is selected, and we called it Again, AGAIN_MC. Okay, now we're inside this new movie clip. And we want to pick up the text tool. All of our fonts and things are set for us. Make a good long text box and say TRY, try again, AGAIN. We don't want to say you're wrong because this is made for young people. Try again sounds like a better thing to say. Go up to frame 9. Insert a keyframe. Now, select that first frame, get that fuzzy square, and click and drag it to the right so that puts nothing on frame 1. Okay, there's nothing on frame 1. Double click here, call this text, T-E-X-T. Lock that layer, insert a layer, call it action script, AS, and select that frame 1, open the actions panel, and in here STOP, open, close bracket, semicolon. Let's go back to scene 1 and make sure all the layers are locked. Select this find layer, insert a layer, and call it Again, AGAIN. Select that frame that corresponds to this action panel, action layer. Insert a keyframe or blank keyframe. Open the library panel and drag in this Again movie clip. Now, it's just a dot with a square in it because we are on frame 1 and we have no text in that frame 1. Now, with a little bit of luck, gotta give it an instance name. Open the properties panel, and in here, AGAIN underscore MC. Now with a little bit of luck, we should be able to test this out. Test it out, test. Hopefully there's no errors. I'd be very surprised. Oh, no errors. Here they come in one at a time. Now this blue is going to be on top of them so you can't see them. So now every time we press it, we should see that sign says again. Try again. Try again. Try again. Again. And again. And this is the easiest way to do this first. Do all these ones first, and then we do them when they're correct. So I can close this. I think that's enough for this tutorial. There's going to be a follow-up video. It'll be Flash Tutorial Request 52 Memory Game Part 2. I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learn.